Hello, friends, and I hope you're having a productive Monday today. Let's take a look at OGN and everything that's been happening with the project in the last 24 hours. If we take a look here, we stated that in our previous video, we had a high out of about 0.71, and this level was very important because we could see a double top that formed right after from that level. We could see that we were above the moving average, and I stated that we would see momentum happening if we can continue being there since we also had a supply and a resistance at about 0.69, and you can see that this level was respected from the levels of premiums that we had here at the moving average. Right after, we saw that there was a downtrend, a heavy downtrend, as you can see here, and before we broke it, you could take a look here. We see that this level was very crucial to us because we saw here there was a big resistance that was there before, where our price wicked up there several times. We could see here on April 15th and also April 14th. So this level was a great resistance that happened for us. And then right after, we created a level of support, as you can see here, and you can see that price was from that level as well. You can see the big imbalance that happened. So it was, we had to come back to these levels here to fill in the gaps that was there. And as you can see here, before we there was also another indication, like we talked about, how the double top here, which indicated to us there was gonna be a reversal that happened. And as you can see here, since we couldn't hold on to the level that was resistance before for us, we broke that level. We saw here some volume coming in at the moving average, but unfortunately, we were in a downtrend at that time. But we held a good level here, as you can see for OGN on April 22nd. We held a great level of the imbalance that was there. We can see that since we broke this recent structure, BOS, like we talked about, we see here price wicked up there and then now came back and consolidated at the level of support. Then now, if you could take a look here, we see that right after we broke this downtrend, as you can see here, and also there was another indication we were oversold in the RSI. So we were at a level of imbalance and also a RSI level which was oversold and also a support level. So if you take a look here, we saw a big imbalance that happened again. We right after, we try to hold on to the level of 0.61. This level, unfortunately, we couldn't hold on to it for OGN. We are down about 5%, but this is very healthy in my opinion. I believe this is a very healthy correction because as you can see here, we saw price right after we were in a downtrend. But if you take a look here, guys, there's no bullish momentum happening, and right after, it's not a coincidence. We can see the bullish momentum happening at the level of support that we have here. So it lets you to think. So is this like manipulation happening with OGN? We don't know, but I'm taking a look here, and we can see the bullish momentum starting to happen right after the level of support was filled back in. This level was also filled back in on April 18th, like we talked about. But take a look here, guys. Once it touched that level of support, we can see wicks happening here, where price tried to go down even more, but it couldn't break it. So we can see here we are currently approaching a level of resistance here at 0.59, where the momentum tried to hold on to it, but unfortunately we went down to our level of support. Keep in mind we also had a resistance level on April 13th, so this level was very crucial to us. And we also have another imbalance right under at about 0.54. But just keep in mind, depending on how we break from 0.58, if we're able to break this recent structure here that we had before, hopefully we could break it. We could see here an ascending triangle. Hopefully is attending right now. Hopefully what doesn't happen is, because this is also another case that could happen with OGN, since we have here a level of imbalance up there, and if we can't hold on to the level of support at about 0.559, we could see price rallying down here for the several hours and then retesting back at the levels of 0.59 before retracing back down to about levels here of we have the imbalance at about 0.514. Unfortunately, I don't think OGN will go down this low, but just keep in mind, it's good to know that there's also a level of imbalance here where price had the wicks up here and the premiums, the bullish momentum that happened before at about 0.53. So keep this level in your schedule. Just know that this level is very crucial to us as well, because this is where imbalance happen. And as we can see, usually when we have imbalance, when we zoom out, we can see that these imbalance here were filled back in. As you can see, big imbalance filled back in with the downtrend before we broke it. So just keep in mind, if we do break this structure here, volume decreases a little bit since it's Monday. We see volume decreasing a little bit. Let's see how we will react from our recent support level that is discounted at about 0.5529. And then if we can't hold on to this level, retesting back at the level of support of 0.56, just know that we could fill back in the gaps that we have here that hasn't been filled before, because we know that this level is very crucial, because right there it was above the 50 MA, and also we had a break and then a retest at the levels we had before. So just expect that if we have a little bit of a retracement back, let's see how we react from 0.5545, and let's see how we react also from 0.53350. And also keep in mind, hopefully if we can create a support level at the recent resistance of 0.589, wick up and then hopefully see how we react from the 50 MA. If we're unable to break out of it, then we could see some momentum going back down and then retracing back, like I stated, in the imbalance that we have. Hopefully we can break it, retest back at the 50 MA, and then hopefully reaching back to the levels here of resistance that we had before at about 0.6509, and then we'll see how we react from there before hopefully we can approach back to the levels of resistance at about 0.7093. Quick update on the OGN. Like I stated, I hope you're having a great Monday today, and I can't wait to see you on the next update. Take care.